What's up, guys? On my way to the gym. Already put out a video today. Trying to put up another one. Trying to put out as many as I can. We're gonna do this. Alright, so I wanted to, for those interested in lifting, I know I talk about lifting a lot in reference to fitness. I realize that there are other ways to get your fitness fixes. I injured myself playing basketball the other day, and my ankle has been a little bit messed up, so I'm having to really reprogram. It's been, I don't know, only 3 or 4 days, but I rolled my ankle pretty bad, and so it's been giving me problems. So my typical routine calls for squats. I'm not sure if I'm up for it. So that brings me to that saying, no pain, no gain. I know, I hope that it's more common knowledge now than it was before when I started. When I started, you know, that was the bro thing, was, you know, no pain, no gain. It's gotta hurt or else it's not working. Which isn't always the case. You know, there's a different type of pain. There's the burning pain that you get from, you know, lactic acid buildup and things like that. And then there's injury pain, which you should not work through because you're only going to make it worse. But being able to notice that there's a difference between those two and adjusting properly. Now, other beginner tips. Lifting. As a beginner, it's really important that you really generalize your training. And what I mean by that is that you don't get so stuck on finding specificity immediately. A lot of people, when they go in the gym, the reason why they want to go in the gym is to look good. So they'll focus on the showstopper muscles, is what I like to call. You know, it's those really trophy muscles, like the chest and your arms and your shoulders, things like that. Things that people are going to see, unless your legs and things like that. And I think it's really important as a beginner to really generalize your training and really focus not on one specific thing, but everything as a whole. So when you're starting out as a beginner, I always suggest starting with your 3 main lifts, obviously. Bench press, deadlift, and squat. When you're starting with these exercises, they're compound exercises, which means they are multiple muscles involved. You're starting out with those big lifts. I always suggest those big lifts first. Always start out with something small, weight-wise. I think it's good, like for squats, even bench press. It's gonna translate doing body weight squats and push-ups. Push-ups are the body weight version of bench press, so they translate very well. So I would suggest with those ones, body weight, deadlift, very little weight, and just really dialing in your form and technique is really important. They're definitely the main movements that, if any, you really want to do consistently. They'll get you all around. They burn more calories. They work more muscles, are all around. If you just work those 3, I mean, you're going to have a pretty athletic build and physique. So starting out with low weight and really dialing in that technique will help you further down the road when it comes to heavier weight and keeping your form and technique. And really what that's going to do is it's going to make sure that you're using all the right muscles. So starting out, I always suggest people to really concentrate on flexing, which sounds like a real douchey thing to say, but flexing, because you know, you really want to feel what it's like to contract those muscles, each one specifically, so that you know when you're doing a certain exercise, that's the one that you're working. You really want to concentrate on that flex and getting that muscle really contracted. So when you're in those lower weights, you have the ability to do that and really dial in that technique and really understand what that feeling is, so that later on when you start doing heavyweight, you know that's the one that you're going to be using. I think that's really important. So 3 big lifts, work on those. Low weight, really concentrate on technique. I'll try to get some videos out on really important techniques for those. Working on that. Till then, stay fit. See you guys.